Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. There you push me out just to flash that smiling last one.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Parker. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Parker against James. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Leonard outside. It's stolen. Here's Starks. Check by James. Pass to Malone. No luck on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
In the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
No coverage that time.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
Parker with it. Towns covering. Now Parker. Puts one up from 19. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
They set the screen. Here's Gilmore. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Artis Gilmore, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Starks, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's James. Pass to Leonard. Over Cunningham. Nifty move. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from James. Leonard's got 5 now.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Malone. The Sixers with another miss.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
James passes to Towns. James outside. Pass to Towns. Out to Leonard. And here's George. Here's Towns. Leonard outside. Down low.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Personal foul. Third team foul. 76ers substitution. Jack Sigma.
James outside. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Harper. George defending. George with a steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. The ball's knocked loose. Out to James. Towns passes to George. Clock at 6. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Nice hustle from George on the glass, making an effort to keep the play alive and get the conversion.
Here's Harper. Pass to Ginobili. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, we've got a lot of players seeing their first NBA action. Richard, you remember your rookie debut?
100%. Do you want to know why, Ryan?
Please do tell.
Because I still have the box score to my rookie debut. And ever since then, when somebody gave me a framed box score, I kept it because it's just a beautiful thing to have is your first game. So anytime I have a rookie on my team, I take the box score from him, I hand it to him, and I'm like, hey, frame it. Remember this. This is your first NBA box score.
And what did that box score have to say about your rookie debut?
It said that I scored like 11 points, and we beat the Pacers, and Jalen Rose had 40 on us, but that was my rookie year, and we led the Eastern Conference from start to finish.
Timeout call, the Pelicans, and it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Halliburton outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Finley. Kicks it out to Siakam. 6 to shoot. The jump hook. That one a little long.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Good on the second one. The Sixers trailing. 1:21 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Harper. Lets it go from deep. The Sixers again can't hit. Well, the Pelicans shooting just 38% so far in this one. Halliburton up top. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Nails the baby hook.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Malone from the line. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-2 run. Back to Halliburton. Here's Red. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Cassell. Defended by Halliburton. And that one's good. Cassell.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Halliburton outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
New Orleans in the lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. James passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Now here's Jokic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
James attacking. Double team on James. Cunningham's checked in for Philadelphia.
First team foul. 76ers substitution. Billy Cunningham.
On defense, the Sixers. They trail by 7. James inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Clock at 4. Leonard's shot's good.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Jokic outside. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Here's Gilmore. Parker defending. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. James with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Here Starks. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Parker. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
James inside. Lets it fly. And there's Towns on the assist from James. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Now Cunningham, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Throws it up high. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
That one's off.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
He hits the second from the line, and Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before. I just love the ball movement.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He was all alone on that one. George has got his third bucket of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Parker against James. Pass to Starks. Fires the three. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Towns finds George. Leonard outside. James against Parker. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. The Pelicans making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in.
On the court.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 15-3 run. Towns a screen on Parker. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Harper, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Malone. Over Leonard. Malone can't get it to go. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Here's Red. Launches a three. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. And it's Cunningham missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The three is up. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Crosses over. And that one is hammered home.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Red. It'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's New Orleans. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question they put themselves in a great position right now.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
These rookies are off to a great start. Never easy for the young.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Paul George out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Parker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. James passes to George. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Takes the 3. Parker, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Towns. Back to James. Stolen by Jokic. Inside. Here's Malone. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Leonard outside. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. James passes to Leonard. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
The 76ers making a switch here. James against Parker. Pass to Malone. From deep. And it's Starks missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
James inside, working on Jokic. Leonard passes to James. Jokic with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Back to Parker. Over Towns. That one off the back iron and out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
James outside. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. James right side. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Finley gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's the pick. Pass to Malone. Oh, and Towns with the block. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Finley gets the bucket. He's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Harper. Check by James. Pass to Starks. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gilmore. Here's Finley. No good with the triple. Here's Harper. Check by James. Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Knocked loose. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Ginobili. And they get it back. Pass to Malone. Here's Starks. Puts up a 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. The 3, James. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Porter's shot is off. The 76ers shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And here's Cunningham outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Porter. It doesn't go for him. Ayton with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. It's stolen by Halliburton.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Porter's shot is off.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And slam dunk by James.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. There's Cunningham with a three, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. James against Cunningham. It's James on the wing. George finds James. Shot clock at 6. Towns down low. James outside. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And they pick up 2.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
James outside. The 3. They get it again. Another shot. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Pass to Cassell. Pelicans cleared away. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Pass to Person. Here's Cassell. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
James. And the shot goes in. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for LeBron James.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Porter outside. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. The 76ers making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, John Starks.
Here's Porter. Money from the wing.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Starks. Lots of room. And he drops that one in.
And putting the defender in the spin cycle, an underused move in his arsenal.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Outside, Anderson. Here's Finley. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. Cunningham outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Anderson. Pass to Porter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up.
She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel